YouTube, what is up, y'all boys, man? Welcome back to another video. And today, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, we finna be cooking. I know all of y'all, you know what I'm saying, a lot of y'all been requesting this video a whole lot. I posted on my Instagram, like, what do y'all want to see? Because I don't got no ideas. All of y'all was like, cooking video, do another one. And the last one I did was like a year or two ago, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But since y'all like that video so much, we gonna do it again, but a little different. Let me actually set y'all up so we can go ahead and get this started. I can break down everything that we're doing. Alright, y'all. So, as we see, we're in my kitchen. Today, the dish that we're gonna be making is called apple crisp. Yeah, you're probably looking at a picture of it right now on the right side of the screen. I'm gonna tell you right now that mine is not gonna look anything like that. If it goes bad, then it's not gonna look anything bad like that. I actually am not a good cook. Apple crisp is something that my family eats a lot. My mom's really good at making it. I love it. It's one of my favorite desserts. So, naturally, I'm in here learning how to make it. So, first step in cooking is washing your hands. That's the first step. That's the first thing that we did in the first video. So when you're done with this, don't go and watch that because I was looking chalk in that video. Alright, so I just finished washing my hands and all that, as y'all just saw, so I don't know why I just said this if y'all didn't just watch me do it. Like I said, we're making apple crisp, so I believe the next step in making food is making sure that you have all the ingredients. I know a few of the ingredients off the top already that my mom uses, which is apples, naturally, brown sugar, butter, oats. There's like a little mix pack that we have. So yeah, stuff like that. I'm gonna pull up a little list too on my phone so that I could really solidify what I need and all the ingredients and the measurements and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get on the ingredients first. As all of you guys can see, we got all our ingredients right here. That's really all we need. You see, we're starting off with something a little slight because it really doesn't take much to make this. So it's really hard to mess it up, which is why I chose it. But yeah, so we're gonna get straight into, I think the first step is getting the skin off the apples. I'm gonna say it again. I'm probably gonna say this phrase for about like 50 times throughout this whole video, but let's get into it. Okay, so I was actually kind of wrong. It says the first step here is to preheat the oven to 375. Combine contents of the package with softened butter in a large bowl and mix with a fork until thoroughly blended. And step 2 is peel, core, and slice the apples. So yeah, let's get into that.
So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell you, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living one manifest. You'll get your.
Okay, so I'm mixing this stuff up right now. As y'all can see, it said use 3 tablespoons of butter. And I think I'm doing this right. I might need more butter. Honestly, I probably should have waited until my mom was down here. Like, certain things like this, I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be this thick or what. but it's starting to look regular. Like, look. Y'all see that? It smells good. It smells red, like it smell like maple, like a lot of cinnamon. Look, hold on. Look at it now. The good part about that is that I found out how to do that, and I actually did that the right way the first time. If I messed up the batter, the whole thing would have been trash. So let's just go ahead and start with peeling the apples next. Alright, y'all, so we at the table about to do with these apples. Now this part I have had to do for my mom when she made apple crisp, and this has to be my least favorite and the most tedious part of this process. As y'all know, I gotta peel. I hate peeling anything. Like, when it comes to potatoes, apples, I hate using this thing. Then we don't have an apple core, so I gotta cut it the old-fashioned way. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little time lapse of me doing this. Kinda gotta speed this up because I'm getting a little tired because it's really late at night. It is 11:40 right now. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and start. Putting the apples inside of the pan. I think I put them in here the right way. I try to layer them at the bottom, all even. Second last step is putting this stuff evenly on top of this. And let me just see, like, I think I kind of just like put it on top like this. Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be too thick, but it actually isn't even really that thick. So I think I put enough butter in there. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure all this is spread correctly. I just realized how loud that probably is in your ears. My bad. I just put everything in, and I think I have like just enough. I don't know if I might have too much apples or not. It's looking pretty good though. I think if I spread this around the right way, it should be good. Cause a lot of these parts, like you see that's a real thick part. Do I look like I know what I'm doing? I think I have an idea. I'm not gonna say I know what I'm doing, but I kinda have an idea how it's supposed to look. I think when I grow up, I want to have like a restaurant chain. Like when I get well off, like that's something I want to do. That's something that my family, a skill that my family could carry on. You know, like learning how to cook, which is kind of ironic because I barely know how to cook now, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Like, you know, make it in life, get a little family business going. I feel like that's how you set your people up. Leave something behind, leave a legacy behind, you know? I think it would be cool to have something like that. But I also just watched Princess and the Frog, so maybe that's why I'm also saying this. As y'all can see, the batter is finished, you know what I'm saying? Came out good. I was gonna try to do something a little extra and put some oats in it, but I'm not finna mess it up. I've came too far to try to get fancy. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the fourth quarter, I can't get fancy now. That's how you lose the game. Last step, putting this in the oven. It says bake for 20 to 30 minutes or until it's golden brown at the top. I'm gonna put this in the oven, I'm gonna wait 30 minutes. And yeah, that's gonna be that. This, slip it in there. And now we kind of just play the waiting game. We gotta wait 20 to 30 minutes like I just said. I'm finna, in that time, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up. By that time, after I get everything, all of this clean, we should be good to go. So, let's do it. I just finished cleaning up. There's about 10 minutes left on the timer for the food. I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna come out. I really hope it comes out good. This is my first time making apple crisp like straight by myself. Like I said, the only thing that I've ever really done for it is peel the apples, and then my mom did the rest. Yeah, let me know how y'all are feeling about this series I'm trying to start. I know y'all really like the cooking videos, and I like making the cooking videos too. And I think I have a real good idea about the direction I want to take this. As far as the series goes, I think we get a cookbook. I have a whole lot of cookbooks here. We choose a cookbook, probably make a series out of making the recipes that's in that cookbook. And we could bring people like Eric, Quell, my family, and my girl, bro. My girl definitely gotta come. The idea really came from her. I mean, y'all have seen this before on other channels, but I think it would be cool for me to do my little spin on it. And so yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that, because I know y'all like the cooking videos. Yeah, with that being said, let me go check on the food and make sure. Like, let's just get a little update and see what's looking like.
Is so beautiful. Time is what makes it ugly, but time after time and through every turn.
Alright man, this is how it's looking. I'm not gonna lie, presentation isn't the best, but at the same time, maybe it's just about how it tastes. So it's the bag said take it out when it's golden brown, right? And obviously it is golden brown right now, but as you can see, it's still real soft. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that or not. And it also said take it out when the apples are tender. And the apples are pretty tender, I'd say. So what I'm gonna do is let that cool down, let it sit, let it form. Yeah, for our first try, I don't think I did too bad, man. I don't think I did too bad, man. I know it's gonna taste good. So I'm gonna let y'all know, let y'all see it when it's all cooled down, and we're gonna take our first bites and see what it's talking about. Alright, let's see what it's hitting for, man. Let's go ahead and get a little scoop. I'm not gonna get too much. See what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good, man. It's pretty good, I can't lie. It's not as crispy as I wanted it to be, but the apples are nice and tender though. Like, this probably looks so, like, you gotta bear with me, bro. Like, the apples is real tender though. Like, they not hard. They chewy. They good. I think the batter could be crispier. I let it cool down. It's still kind of like mushy. Tastes good, but my main problem would be texture. Texture probably the biggest problem. Taste is 10 out of 10. Texture is like a 7. Texture is like a 6.5, honestly. Presentation, I know how to make the food. I don't know how to make the food look pretty though. That will be the end of this video. Like I said, let me know what y'all think about the series in the comments. S&D still not done, still getting straight to cheese, going straight to the bank. You guys love y'all boys. We out.
She bad and she mine now. He say it's on side now. Okay, nigga, pipe down. Finna put my 9 out. I don't